in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Red Raiders offense will get the first crack at it here. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Floats it out in space. Fighting off the defender. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Quickly complete. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Red Raider! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like he is the...
It's him in stride inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. He's looking to throw. Back's looking for the goal line. Moving toward the end zone, and fumble! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. From the gun, running back on the move. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. fight back to it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Under fire. He's got the tight end. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. To the air, it's Barnett. Under fire. Stands in and takes the hit. Pulls it in on the left. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go when you run into...
Turning it on! Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Buying some time. Score. Touchdown, Red Raider! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
And the ball is free on the pitch. And they grab it in the end zone. That's going to be a safety. The offense is back on top of it. This is bad, but it could have been worse. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out of the field, but not that... And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Going for it all. Touchdown, Red Raider! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th.
And the ball is loose on the return. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Now on first down from the 28. He's in open space downfield. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Mountaineers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. They'll ride the hot hand. Quick spin on the ride. Got room at the 35. Racing to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, West Virginia. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Breeze. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and... He wants to take the top off. Reels it in down the left side. He's loose. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
There's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Mountaineers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down the open field. What a big game for the offense.
They'll run play action. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example.
He lobs one high down the left side. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Snagged out of the air. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Crosses to 35. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Oh, he makes a catch. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rip.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted for the 11th time. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll pitch it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Fights off a defender. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. To throw, it's Barnett. Steps away to find some room. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. That big play has them in business. First and a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Shelton. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads it left. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires to the right. Found a seam. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. He's got him. At the 40, there he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got his man. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead's extended a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start the second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Now the play fake. Rush is on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. From the gun, the ground game. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air, it's Barnett. He's got his man, makes the grab. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Spins away from the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders are on the move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Red Raider! And the stomping has commenced. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Oh, he's got a chance. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Makes the grab. It's Shelton. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Okay, ready?
The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's the pressure. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Line getting set on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Spins away from the defense. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Mountaineers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, the attempt is no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. On the run, still looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Oh, it's a reverse. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Release to the back. Hits the open man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them. They're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Moses.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets the first himself. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. He makes a catch. Touchdown, West Virginia. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. Makes the catch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they finally get to this guy, and he's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around. And I think they got used to it in the 1st half. And now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Fields. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
It's incomplete, a 4th down stop, and the turnover on downs. Smith takes the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A strike downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Shelton. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Snags it over the middle. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Out of the shotgun on third down. Here's a heat. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got him downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
On the play. Brings up second down.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
On the play. It's now second.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Now on first and 10 from the 35. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Finds his big tight end. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. And the Red Raiders with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. The Red Raiders will line it up on first and 10. Skips away from pressure. Throws to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and